was his name-o?
I don't know if that was his name-o, because there was 142 of them this morning in a bridge collapse in India. Killed. This actually sucks. I did look into this video though earlier, and I noticed that it was looks like a really poor quality build to begin with. But
I mean, India is technically a third world country, right?
Yeah. Let's check this video out. I don't think there's audio. Oh, there is audio.
Oh, holy shit! They show the full video. That's Jesus Christ.
Wow. It seems to be like crossing just a narrow river.
You know what's interesting? You never see a bridge fall down like that. Or you never see a bridge fall down in general.
Yeah.
Like it drops from the middle.
That's true. If you go back here. That is just like, every time I see a video like this, I immediately just picture myself holding onto the rail, you know? Like you're there, first person. There's 132 of you. Like what possible injuries can come out of that?
Oh, many.
Just from hitting other bodies, you could be destroyed or dead.
Bro, you could be impaled by a piece of metal.
And it was a shallow river. It wasn't too deep, so.
Could they stand?
I can assume. Yeah, so that means there's more room for penetration because there's less water, I believe. Right? Wouldn't that make sense?
I mean, yeah. There are a lot of things. Even in like a few feet of water, somebody can drown if there's like little babies or something.
Yeah.
So that's what happened in India. I mean, we can just assume that bridge was made in a shitty way.
Yeah.
Or there were too many people on the bridge. So just overcapacity. And then we have this South Korean Seoul Halloween stampede.
Yikes. Yeah. It's like Travis Scott times 100.
Have you seen the videos for this?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of, especially like POV videos of within it. It looks like the streets are very narrow. Remember Parasite? The movie?
Dude, very, very, very narrow.
Yeah.
As if I couldn't add any more varies into that.
Remember? Parasite.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Yeah, it's really just downhill, alleyway, underground type of.
So this is what's messed up. Like it was a normal street. That's where still people were kind of stuck, as you can see in this picture. But what ended up happening is that people were funneled down this very narrow alleyway.
Yeah.
As you can see here. And that is where I think the majority of deaths happened.
That's insane.
And the video was kind of shocking because it's just, you see like 10, 15 people trying to resuscitate.
Yeah. I mean, I would say thoughts and prayers, but it doesn't do much besides, you know. But like I've thought about it, and it's a tragedy. Because, you know, most of these people had probably a life ahead of them because they were mostly young. Yeah. Very young.
You can't be putting yourself in those kinds of situations. You have to see the forest from the trees, so to speak, and avoid that.
But you got to see it from like the cool guy perspective, you know, or the cool kid perspective. You're just trying to do cool things. So, I mean, even to me, you know, a party in an alleyway with thousands of people enjoying the same type of music, it's pretty cool.
It's a vibe.
Right?
Yeah.
It's not every day you get to do it. So it's like, I can see the hype around it. We just neglect that, you know, death can happen anywhere, really. And we don't assess the whole situation to a full 360. So then when we miss our points, it's too late.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what happens here. You know, you don't think about suffocation. It might be something that, you know, we think about now more and more just because it's been happening a lot more. But
yeah, suffocation mixed with a stampede type of situation.
It's funny to me because it's like at least I have been like the type of person to think about that, you know. Every time I drive, I'm the type of person that's fully aware. So if you're talking to me, I'll tell you to repeat things a lot because I'm actually driving, you know. So I would think of anything. I could think of, like, it's kind of like Final Destination type of thinking.
I think the easiest example is when you're going down a normal street and then there's an intersection and somebody's turning onto the street you're driving on. Mm-hmm. That's a big problem that I see. A lot of people just pull out without even looking.
Yeah. Or they're looking the other way and you're like, what?
So you have to plan in advance for that. So ideally stay on the far left lane instead of the closest lane to the intersection.
Yeah, because when you're driving, you're not necessarily just steering the wheel. You're navigating everybody around you, technically. Right? You're trying to notice everybody's actions. Without words.
Yeah, I mean, not to be a bummer about things, but we felt that it was important to bring that thing up.
Yeah, it's because I think it's just actions of people. You know, it's that effect when you expect the person behind you to back up, and that person expects the person behind them to back up, and that person expects. So it's like, it's a, you know, claustrophobic person's worst nightmare, I would assume.
I saw the, did you see
the video of the CPRs, dude?
It wasn't even the CPRs that got me. It was the
body bags.
There was a black guy who was taking a video. It was like a vlog type of thing.
Okay. Yeah.
And he was I guess just videoing it because he was in a dangerous situation. Like you could see how crammed in everyone was, and like struggling to breathe and just like literally can't do anything. So that's a scary position to be in.
It'd be nice to know parkour at that moment.
And people don't think about it. When was the last time you were like, I'm in a crowd right now. If this thing goes sideways, I could suffocate because the weight of everyone as a collective is crushing me. That's just wild.
One of the sadder videos I saw was the ones, it was like that, you know, someone was streaming or taking a video in the crowd and they're trying to breathe and someone pushes it a little too hard and like a girl falls. And then they're trying to grab, but they can't because you literally can't even move your forearm.
You're done. You're done if you fall.
Insane. So
I'm sure a lot of people describe that in concerts too.
Bro, that's over 100 people. I want you to count real quick. Just whatever's around you, count 10 items. All right?
All the books on that bookshelf.
Count that 15 more times, and that's how many people died. It's a lot of bodies, you know?
That is a lot of bodies.
It's not a good news article to read because it's pretty sad.
Yeah. You mind changing the beat a little bit?
Yeah. What do you want me to change it to? Jeez.
You were mentioning something about I don't even know what you mentioned. Oh, why you get free stuff all the time?
Oh my God. Okay, so I had this.
Talk about
yeah,
that?
This has happened before with one individual. Okay, we go to Taco Bell and get a freeze, and this happened the first time. It was I expected to pay, obviously, so I get to the drive-through menu after ordering, and the lady hands me the drink and says, "Here, just go on, have a nice day." And I'm like, "But my card's right here." You know, I pulled it out, and she's like, "No, just go on, have a nice day." And I was like, "Okay, on the house, very nice." The person next to me was like, "Wow, it's because you're pretty." And I'm like, "No, it's not because I'm pretty. It has nothing to do with it. I'm not even, you know." And then she's like, yeah. You pretend like you don't know it, you know." And I'm like, "Okay,
because you're pretty."
Great. But the next time we get a freeze, they're like, "Listen, you're going to have to go to another location. We're going to test this out."
Oh.
Yeah. And I'm like, "Test what out?" And they're like, "Pretty privilege or
luck."
What is it? And I'm like, "Well, it could be work or laziness. So we don't know. You know, maybe it's just too long to process a card and it's just a slushy." So, but we go to the other location, right? And this time I get 2 freezes
for free.
And I give my card and the lady goes, "Nah, you're good. Have a nice day." And I swear to God, I literally look at my passenger and they're like,
"What did you do? Did you do anything? Did you just walked in and
dude,
asked for
I
freezes?"
literally, it's just you drive through. That's it. Pull up. "Hi, welcome to Taco Bell. How can I?"
It was the drive-through as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Separate location, different city. Happened again. Disbelief.
I don't know, man. I told you you're a combination of Matthew McConaughey and Keanu Reeves and I think a little bit of Christian Bale. So.
Well, Christian bailed on me, so I don't care.
You might just have that effect on people. Here, we'll just give them free stuff.
Literally. Freaking A, man.
You want a car? We have an extra car from the Mercedes dealership.
Imagine if that's the way the world worked, bro.
What do you think that is, though?
What?
Why do you get free stuff like that?
I don't know. You're deemed valuable in someone's eyes. Right?
But why? Is it just an aesthetic thing? Is it the way you carry yourself, or is it just all of the above?
No clue. But I mean, I have to say that it's my niceness, maybe. But even then, you don't I haven't said anything for me to be nice.
Please and thank you doesn't warrant free shit.
Yeah, seriously, there is no, there's no actual reason why. So
were they both women, or all the times were they women?
they were.
Have you ever gotten free stuff from a man?
Yeah, actually.
What?
Yeah, I have. But
so it's not just like a gender attraction thing.
Yeah, but a man, he says it differently.
He's like, what does he say?
He's like, I got you on the house, you know?
On the house, bro.
Before you even pick anything.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, that was surprising because it was the same, different location, same company, you know?
Shout out to Taco Bell, just free shit.
Thanks, guys. Hate their food though, but whatever.
Yeah. Not good on the digestive system.
Yeah. ZAID got me some beautiful images the other day that he found. Where'd you find these?
Damn, what do you mean the other day? I forgot about these. Yeah. This was like 6 months ago.
Yeah, it was another day. Okay.
Another day.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, but where'd you get these?
These were found, or no, my aunt gave them to me because she was moving from San Diego to Boston. And that's just like, this is like 1% of the stuff.
These are,
you know, the New Yorker magazine?
Yeah.
She quite literally had like 250 editions. Paperback editions of that.
This is sick.
Jello.
It's an old school Jello pack type of. Isn't that funny? How Jello is just introduced as the dessert of the 1700s.
I hate Jello. In all honesty, I don't like it.
It's weird, right?
It's a whatever dessert.
Yeah, it tastes like medicine that's just kind of like blobby.
What is this? Life magazine?
Life magazine.
Who's that?
Trying to see. MP? Who's MP?
I don't even know.
I don't know. We're gonna have to figure that out.
That's how young we are.
Who that is? Comment that down below, please.
Yeah, but these are cool.
Yeah, these are pretty sick. I like them a lot. This one takes me, honestly, look at it this way. Okay. Then look at it this way. Then look at it this way. Then this way.
Well, he's obviously on a swing that goes 360.
No. That is so weird, dude. It's just like, it reminds me of a very eerie dream that I had. Yikes.
My question is, why is he naked? Is that a man or a woman?
It's a man, and it's... I don't know, actually. Yeah, it could be a woman. I have no idea. Well, my bad.
Could be a good time.
Could be.
If you're on a swing naked.
Man, get banned off YouTube.
Just hope that platform for the swing isn't made out of wood.
Yeah, straight up.
Splinters in your ass. Or whatever.
My God, dude. But yeah, I've been extremely tired lately. I think things have been catching up. But I've been doing a lot, dude. Tomorrow is going to be an awesome day for me because I have a planned shoot at a 8,000 square foot palace.
Baller.
Palace. All right. They chose me as the photographer for the set, which is going to be awesome.
Does it have a sauna?
Yeah, of course it does.
Of course. Can you use the sauna?
The hell? No, I'm a photographer.
Damn.
Everything is set for me. It's going to be lit. It's going to be dope. It has a nice view. I think it's like one of those separate hilltops.
Where is it again?
San Juan Capistrano.
I don't know if I've been there. Have you?
Mm-hmm. Really nice city. Underrated.
So like a mountainous region?
It is, yeah. So think of
like Chino Hills?
San Clemente.
Okay.
Lake Forest.
Yeah, like
so it's like
Forest,
the opposing side. So it's like east of Laguna Beach. So hills, but you can see the beach in the distance. Yeah, pretty cool. You're above the clouds, so every once in a while you'll see clouds cruising through your backyard.
Bro, it's next level.
Yeah, pretty cool. So I'm excited for that. But lately you guys have been rewarding us and blessing us with the view counter going up. Thank you so much for that. We had to take the time and actually just say that because. My God, dude, since like even the last 3 months, we haven't had this many views or listens, which is...
Since 2 weeks ago, we didn't.
It's freaking phenomenal, bro.
Things happen quickly.
They do.
And honestly, I don't even know what to talk about next. That's how like chill I am right now.
Yeah, I'm so chilled. But that's what's funny is that there's sometimes not much to talk about except your experiences. Like this weekend, we went to what we thought was an air show.
Oh,
that was-
I forgot about that, man. How did I forget? It was literally like 2 days ago.
Yeah. Freaking the air show is like we thought. Okay, so we woke up in the morning. We all met up. It was not 8 of us. 8 of the boys. We were meeting up at Saturday morning, 9 a.m. supposedly, and we didn't. We ended up meeting up at like what 10:30, and we got IHOP, and it was all a grand time. We get to the air show, and we're like, "Damn, dude, look at all these planes!" And we're like, "Dude, these are just like American Airlines. What is going on?"
Where are the planes in the sky? We saw like a couple helicopters,
we
but
just all we did was go to the Long Beach airport, and we were like, "Wow, dude!"
so it's basically like an open air museum.
Yeah,
where they would just show you different kinds of vehicles, planes, whatever.
Exactly. So they blocked off like a part of the runway, and they had a bunch of like old school planes and all kinds of like helicopters and dope, cool things you can line up and go inside of them and like flip switches and do whatever you want, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a cool experience for sure. I would just have preferred to see like an actual air show. Like, why call it an air show?
Yeah.
If there's not going to be any action in the air.
Exactly. We were like actually looking up in the air, not realizing that there's an Acura NSX custom made for us right there.
Yeah, it was like, that's how we start? Okay.
Yep.
I guess.
That's how high we were looking up. But yeah. I also did find this that I wanted to share.
Wait. What was your favorite airplane?
My favorite airplane?
Or vehicle there?
Oof.
Mine was, I don't know the name of it, but absolutely the Black Hawk helicopter.
Yeah, the Black Hawk helicopter was so really cool.
Badass.
That's definitely our aesthetic. 100%.
Yeah.
I'd love to travel in that. I think my favorite was the UPS one.
Really?
Yeah, the giant like overnight delivery plane. Everything from the wheels to the phenomenal plane.
Yeah,
and it carries my packages. So.
Sweet. Shout out to UPS.
Yes, sir. So I found this week, and I was reading through some anonymous user, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "This is all information from a new book I'm reading." And just continues to write his thoughts. So then he was like, "Listen, in order to be productive, if you're ever feeling, oh my God, I cannot believe, dude, there's no way. Okay, I'm reading it, but no, that's
in order to be
productive. If you're ever feeling exhausted, this will help you. There's something called the CNN effect. It is now a problem for almost everyone. Each one of us has more access to information than we could ever reasonably use, including this video. We tell ourselves that it's part of our job, that we have to be on top of things, and we give our precious attention to the news, meetings, television, and even gossip and drama. Great leaders in history, even before this day of excessive information, have understood the importance of not letting trivial matters get to them. Figures like Napoleon and Eisenhower would intentionally limit the amount of information that was coming to them so they could focus on more important matters. The point is, it is very difficult to think or act clearly when we are drowning in information. We're so conscious about what we put into our bodies that we become less conscious about what we let into our minds.
Mm-hmm.
Garbage in, garbage out. If you want good output, you have to watch over the inputs. It is in stillness that we can be present and finally see truth. It is in stillness that we can hear the voice inside of us. From the dings of technology to social media, TV, all of the noise, all of the information, we have become afraid of silence. We'd rather make ourselves miserable than make ourselves a priority and be our best selves. All of humanity's problems stem from man's inability to sit quietly in a room alone. Blaise Pascal, 1654.
Who I believe is one of the most famous painters to ever exist.
Let me say that again. 1654.
Damn. I agree. And by the way, I think this Stillness is the Key is a book from Ryan Holiday.
Yeah.
But that is accurate. People are afraid of silence. And I think the number one way you can get a direct experience for that is to, if you're hanging out with friends, just be the quiet one. Just chill out. Don't say anything.
Yeah, listen.
Just look around. And you'll have one or two people coming up to you and be like, they'll be like, "You okay?
Yeah.
You good, bro?
Yeah.
Is everything okay?"
And you're like, "Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm chilling.
Just not talking."
Mm-hmm. Very stoic of you, ZAID. but like there is a hell of a truth to that, because like I, for instance, am the type of person that has become so used to being alone because of, due to work or just different lifestyle than the rest of all your friends, so schedules don't line up and stuff. So you're forced to be alone. And when you do that, it can be terrifying. It can be confusing. It can be absolutely the most horrid thing, right? But over time, you learn that you enjoying your own company is the best possible thing you could do to yourself.
Yeah.
Because no one owes you anything. Technically, right? And man's search for meaning or man's search for happiness, whatever. If you're going to have that type of mentality where you need to absolutely find your happiness, well, it starts with being comfortable being alone.
I can see how a lot of people get overwhelmed very easily because of that, because they don't give themselves that space. It's just constantly 24/7. Notification here, fucking movie here, go out here.
Stillness. It's even like audible stillness they can't handle, I know someone that like has to listen to music, can't be silent. It has to be something going on. TV, other thing. And I'm like, are you scared of your thoughts? That's how I would imagine it, right? Are you running away from it? If so, have you tried to sit with it, or have you always just ran away from it naturally for no reason? Because it's I think the most necessary thing of all time.
And it's directly, I think distraction
I know it's a lot to say, but
yeah.
I think so. That's how heavy it is.
Yeah, I think distraction is directly related to pleasure. People have this need to just always feel good. And, staying silent and just being alone feels good if you do it enough and push it to the boundary. But I think the pleasure component is just like people unconsciously get obsessed with just wanting to feel good. So as a result, they don't put themselves in situations where they develop that stillness.
Yeah. Freaking A.
Yeah.
Mark Ronson, bro. Mark Ronson always does it best with his subtle art.
Who's Mark Ronson?
Not giving a crap. The subtle art is not giving a...
I don't think his last name is Ronson, though. Mark?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Manson.
Manson?
Yeah, Manson.
Mark Manson.
Mark Ronson.
Damn. I don't know what the hell I'm tripping about. But anyway.
Ron Swanson.
Close enough.
Close enough. True.
What was one of his rules? I just heard it the other day.
Just not giving a fuck?
No. It was something else. It was like, he had one that was like, fuck everything. And then he has the subtle art of it. That's just his way to like market things. I always thought he was just a normal dude, but he has a lot of credibility.
Yeah.
Did forget what he said, but whatever. Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's left for this episode? I think I honestly just want to talk about the upcoming months.
I do have something, yeah. You go on your rant. I do have something to say too.
Yeah. So for the 2 a.m. podcast, we have a lot of episodes that are being pre-planned. So we don't want to kill the natural vibe. I think it's very necessary for us to have like these kinds of episodes that you guys are listening to right now at this moment, because it's just kind of gets us to just dig into ourselves, and
it's free flow.
Yeah, it's free flow. Just, gather your energy and just lay it out on the table, see what's up. There's other episodes where we're like, yo, we have some vital information that we believe is actually beneficial, and we would love to see the rest of the human race kind of like start to adapt because it's just healthy for us in a whole. So we're like, let's make an episode about that. Great. And now we're at this point where we have full control, and we have been doing a lot of pre-production now, which is awesome.
Yeah.
It's a lot more work. So it kind of just puts us in a position where we have to take a step back and really look at things from a different perspective, because when you're in it, it's kind of like you're the actor, you're the one that's filming, you're the one that's lighting the set, you're the one that's recording the audio, you're the one, dude, everything. It's just becomes overwhelming, and you're like, do I even know what I'm doing anymore? And yes, you do, actually. Because we've been faced with that question, what, 73 times?
And also, I think an important thing to mention about the pre-planned episodes is that these are not topics that a lot of people are going to cover.
Yeah.
These are very technically fringe, but not like controversial fringe. If you actually dive deep and do some research, one example is raw milk.
Yeah, raw milk is a good
coming out
one.
with an episode on that.
Yeah. People think ultra pasteurized, for example, is just the good way to go, and it's just ultra pasteurized. Do you even know what that means?
It's a deep rabbit hole, bro.
Yeah.
It's not just, I drink my milk from my cow and
Yeah. It's
Hoop-de-hoo-ha.
more than that. It's more of control too.
yeah.
This whole, it's crazy. So
Yeah. And then I think going forward, we're going to be more focused on finding companies and people that we believe in and getting, sponsors, partnerships, all that.
getting some deals for you guys too. So that
Already in the process for a few things, which is very exciting.
Stay tuned for that. You guys are going to love it.
And things we really haven't even initiated. Like, they just kind of came to us.
Yeah, they come rolling to us. And that's kind of what you want.
Yeah.
Essentially.
But very exciting times.
Yeah, very exciting times. We thank every single one of you that have listened and joined us from the very beginning all the way to now. Anything else left to say, bro?
I think we're good. Just be prepared for these monster episodes to come
Yes, and you are about to be sent out. So you know where to find us. We're 2AM Podcast on YouTube, and we are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, every major streaming platform you can think of. So put on those AirPods, charge up that case, and we will catch you next time.
Peace.